OpenAI just paid $6.5 billion for a design company that had no product to sell. That's what happened when OpenAI bought Jony Ive's company IO earlier this year. It wasn't for a product roadmap, nor a patent, nor for anything else tangible. It was for his judgment. For decades, he spent time in a room with Steve Jobs deciding what deserved to get built and what didn't. It started when a New Yorker writer asked why tech leaders suddenly can't stop using one particular word. He was naming a tension that had been building for a couple years, and the word is taste. Paul Graham says taste is about to matter more than it ever has. A founder at Framer calls great taste the real differentiator for new products. A former ByteDance engineer put it even more bluntly. He said, personal taste is the moat. So why now? Well, because AI just made execution cheap. Building the thing used to be the hard part. The technology, the product. Now, almost any organization can generate code, content, and even entire products in a fraction of the time it used to take. Just think vibe coding. A new NVIDIA report backs this up. 64% of organizations are already deploying AI in their operations, and 88% of them report measurable revenue gains from it. When that many companies share the same execution infrastructure, the tools stop being the advantage or the moat. So if everyone has the same models, the same cloud providers, the same AI stack, what's left to compete on? The answer is judgment. Knowing what's worth making. Knowing when to stop, knowing why one choice beats another, given the specific constraints you're working with. That's what taste really is. It has nothing to do with aesthetics. It's judgment that's been earned, usually the hard way, through years of doing hard things. Look at what happened on the other side of this story. After Jony Ive left Apple in 2019, the design studio that once made Apple the most respected product organization in the world lost nearly every designer from his era. The team got refilled with far less experienced talent. Incoming CEO John Turnus is now spending some of the first months that he's in his new job trying to rebuild what walked out the door. You can keep the engineers, you can keep the AI tools, and you still might not be able to replace the judgment that used to sit in that room. And that's the trap. When every competitor has all the same tools, your judgment about what to build with it all is the one thing nobody else can copy. So here's what I'd encourage you to do with all this. First, map your judgment calls. Go through your organization and find the decisions where taste, not just technical optimization, actually determines the outcome. Then get explicit about who owns that judgment and how well you're actually tapping into that experience. Second, hire for lived experience. When execution gets cheap, the premium shifts. It moves towards people whose judgment has been sharpened by years of friction and getting things wrong and then getting things right. And then deliver tasteful experiences, whatever you call it, design, UX, or just experience. The outcome is the same. Find the people in your organization who actually have good taste and put their judgment to work, creating experiences that make people feel something. This week, ask yourself, where in your organization the quality of sound judgment is determining your best outcomes. Then identify one area where you've been treating taste as optional, maybe defaulting it to data or AI, and then figure out how to move it back into human hands. Assign it to someone with good taste. Taste is just another word for judgment that's been earned through real experience. That's the Refame, so you can leapfrog the headlines, your leadership, and your business. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and find me at sorenkaplan.com.